Hi, in today's lesson we're looking at the modal verbs of advice should, ought to, had better and must. We'll look at how and when to use them with plenty of example sentences. Keep watching until the end where there'll be some exercises to see how much you've learned. So let's get started. When talking about the right thing to do, we use should. Bob should take more care when he's skiing. It's a good idea, but he doesn't. I shouldn't eat so much ice cream. It's a bad idea, but I still do. It's more like if I were you, I advise you to not eat so much ice cream. Talking about the past, we use should plus have plus the past participle. So I should have told the truth. It was a good idea, but I didn't do it. We shouldn't have bought the expensive car. It was a bad idea, but we still did it. You can also use ought to in these sentences. Ought to means nearly the same as should, but it's more formal and less common. So you could say, we ought to go home. We oughtn't eat sugar, but it's very tasty. So let's look at a line of advice with the strong advice on the left-hand side and the less strong on the right-hand side. So we have must on the far left-hand side. This is the strongest advice you can give. Followed by had better. Again, this is strong advice. If you don't do something, there'll be a negative consequence. Ought to and should is more neutral advice, and could is less strong advice, more of a possibility. So let's look at some examples. You must give up smoking. This is advice which I feel very strongly about. You'd better start exercising. Again, this is reasonably strong advice, otherwise you may regret it. There's often a bad outcome if you don't follow the advice. It's had better, and although this is have in the past, it has a meaning for the present or future and not the past. So had better is used for specific situations, not for things in general. Should can be used in all types of situations to give advice. So you should eat more healthily, or you ought to eat more healthily. This is general advice. And finally, you could stop eating meat. Again, this is only a suggestion. Let's look at the negative. We use had better not and oughtn't to or shouldn't. So you'd better not forget to give the money to mum. Or you shouldn't wear those shoes for the interview tomorrow. Or you oughtn't wear those shoes for the interview tomorrow. Now it's your turn. Fill in the gaps with verbs using the modals of advice. Number 1. I have an appointment in 10 minutes. I blank go now, or I'll be late. I'd better. It's advisable to do it. If I don't do it, there'll be a problem or a danger. Number 2. You blank see that film. It's terrific. Must. I strongly advise it. Or you could say you should see it if it's more general advice, or ought to. It's the right thing to do. 3. They blank so much I have a headache now. They shouldn't have talked or oughtn't to have talked. They did, but it was the wrong idea. Congratulations, you now know how to use the modals of advice should, ought to, had better and must. Please remember to like this video if you found it useful, share it with your friends and colleagues learning English, and remember to subscribe to my channel Oxford English Now for more free English language videos out every Friday. Thank you for watching.